most people have recognized me. The only one said I am Hercules. I think it's just because Namor is less hairy than I am.
We are at Wondercon 2026.
At the end of the day, the only people that care about exact resemblance are I don't know if you can say that. Censor it if you can.
It's actual spider webs, and so it makes me very nervous to be around Star Wars cosplayers because their buckles will get caught.
I literally bought it off the internet.
A lot of hot glue. I'm probably more hot glue than man at this point.
That's such a nerd moment right there.
It is. What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
I am Namor from particularly Wakanda Forever Namor. So far, most people have recognized me. The only one said I am Hercules. I think it's just because Namor is less hairy than I am.
How long did it take you to make your cosplay?
I have been working on this for probably about 2 months.
Which part of the cosplay almost broke you?
The belt fell apart this morning. We'll see if it actually stays, if it's actually repaired or not.
The good thing is I think there's a cosplay repair guy running around.
Yeah, I might need one of those later.
What is your favorite thing about WonderCon?
Just seeing the different things everybody comes up with for their cosplays. Not everybody just does a normal one. Seeing what everybody else can do and come up with. I saw many different iterations of Jeff, the land shark, yesterday in all his glory. Love you, Jeff.
What else do you cosplay as?
I cosplay as Carlos Oliveira and Xerxes Ilarez from Critical Role.
What advice would you have for a first-time cosplayer?
Just make it. Even if it's not great, it's something and it's a start.
Are you familiar with Nicole Kidman's AMC ad?
Oh, of course. Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
What are your thoughts on the ad?
I love it. I think it's great. Maybe it's exaggerated overacting, but hey, everybody knows it when you go see a movie, and everybody waits for it. And if it's not there, I'm sad.
Me too. What movie are you looking forward to seeing this year?
We just saw the one that I really wanted to see, Project Hail Mary.
What were your thoughts?
It was so good. It was so good. I hadn't read the book, but I had heard good things, and yeah, it was amazing.
What are you watching right now?
Well, while working on this costume, I was rewatching all of Black Clover as something to keep me going. And one day I will be the Wizard King.
What, in your opinion, is the most underrated TV show or movie?
Okay, underrated TV show or movie? That would be Rise of the Guardians. It's the one with Jack Frost and Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy, and they're fighting the Boogeyman. It's great. The music's great. People just missed it.
What is your favorite scene in a movie?
Oh, no. Now it's like every movie just went out of my head that I have ever seen. Does it have to be movie? Can it be a TV show?
Sure.
Great, because it's the episode of Doctor Who, Tennant's last episode.
I just wanted to give you this. Wedding present. Thing is, I never carry money, so I just popped back in time. Borrowed £1 off a really lovely man.
And he waves goodbye, and Wilfred salutes. Can't salute with the spear. And he just waves goodbye. Best moment of acting ever.
What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
So I'm Wonder Woman, and not a lot of people get confused about that, but I have worn this before, and sometimes people go, oh my god, Supergirl! No.
How long did your cosplay take you to make?
So this one is actually, it's been done in pieces kind of over the last few years. I've had different iterations of it. So, altogether, maybe like a month or two of work. But I sew, and everything I do is sewn, so I work pretty fast.
You made all of this?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa.
Except for the boots. I painted the boots, but everything
Impressive.
else.
Which part of the cosplay almost broke you?
Honestly, the boots. So I bought these, and they're from the Wonder Woman movie, and they were actually for another version of Wonder Woman that I did that was all like holographic, and so I wanted them to be gold to match that. And first I tried spray paint, and then I just tried fabric paint, and then I finally found a tutorial that did like glue and then full-on foiling, like old art. So these are gold foiled boots.
What is your favorite thing about WonderCon?
Honestly, the D4 conference. So it's like a conference within a conference. All of it's over in the North Hall, most of it down in the basement or the dungeon, and it's all TTRPG related content. I'm actually a professional dungeon master and producer of live tabletop games.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that's my favorite part.
What is a piece of advice you would have for a first-time cosplayer?
Do what you love, not just what you resemble. I think there's so much in the cosplay world right now that's like, I can only be a good cosplayer if I actually look like what I'm doing. And that's not going to bring you the same joy as pouring months and hundreds of dollars into something that you actually want and something you actually want to be. And at the end of the day, the only people that care about exact resemblance are assholes. I don't know if you could say that. Censor it if you can.
What is one movie you're looking forward to seeing this year?
So my most anticipated already came out, and I saw it the day it opened, which was Project Hail Mary. But I'm also really looking forward to Sunrise on the Reaping, the next Hunger Games.
What were your thoughts on Project Hail Mary?
I have very few complaints. It is so hard to get a book adaptation that does justice to the story, but you can tell that it was done well, and it was done almost entirely practically. No green screen effects. So no spoilers, like, go see it because it respects the film industry and the kind of film projects that we want getting made. Things that pay money to real artists to produce real effects. Look, the VFX is great, but it can't be everything. It should be a combo of both. And the VFX also worked really hard then to like blend away the lines and the wires and the, puppeteers. I hope that doesn't give things away, but VFX in tandem with practical effects is what the film industry should be relying on.
Very sure. Are you familiar with the Nicole Kidman AMC ad?
If you're not, you haven't been going to movies lately? I don't know, yes.
What are your thoughts on the ad?
I love it. It's great. I'm kind of actually sad. They cut it down recently. It's so much shorter. I'm like, you created this iconic thing. Just keep running it. Like, we're not tired of it yet.
What is something that you're watching right now?
I've been doing this thing where I've been going back and I've been binge watching all the TV series I missed. So I'm watching Succession right now. And they're awful. They're terrible people. It's awful. I mean, the show is great, but they are awful people.
What is your favorite scene in a movie or TV show?
I love The Martian. I watch it over and over and over again. It's so funny. It's so funny throughout. One of my favorites, though, is just the line where he's like, there's maritime law in space.
I've been thinking about laws on Mars. There's an international treaty saying no country can lay claim to anything that's not on Earth. And by another treaty, if you're not in any country's territory, maritime law applies. So Mars is international waters.
So if I go take over the MAV-4, nobody's telling me to do this. This makes me a space pirate?
So that means I'm going to be taking a craft over in international waters without permission, which by definition makes me a pirate. Mark Watney, space pirate.
And that makes me laugh every time.
What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
Well, so my cosplay is actually Princess Petra, also known as the Spinstress, from the Edge of Spider-Verse comic run back in 2023. And of course I've been mistaken for, Princess Spider-Man, or the Spider Bride, or any variation of a spider that isn't actually a variant of Peter Parker.
How long did it take you to make this cosplay?
Well, so I've actually been remaking it ever since the comic came out. This is actually the third version of the cosplay. And so the very first version only took about 2 months because I was super inspired by the design. I wanted to make it as fast as I possibly could, so that way I could wear it as fast as I possibly could. This iteration I've been working on over the course of like a year, swapping out different elements, making new parts, remaking old parts.
Oh wow, it looks great. Which part of the cosplay almost broke you?
I'd have to say the big white skirt. So it's completely removable because she has like a superhero form where she rips off the big skirt and just has a very like almost cheerleader superhero looking outfit. And so the white part is completely removable, and the white part is actually made out of Halloween web decoration. So it's actual spider webs, which makes it that it gets caught on every single little thing. And so it makes me very nervous to be around Star Wars cosplayers because their buckles will get caught on my skirt all the time.
So you have to like really dodge and weave. Okay.
Yes.
What is your favorite thing about Wondercon?
So this is going to sound really silly, but it's how roomy it is. I go to a lot of conventions with this cosplay specifically, and I always feel so cramped and squished, but everything is so like spread out here that I'm able to actually walk comfortably on the floor. And so that's always great. And also the artist alley here is huge. I love it.
What would be your advice for a first-time cosplayer?
So my advice would be you don't need to make your cosplay completely from scratch for your first cosplay. My very first cosplay was actually a Goodwill cosplay of the 10th Doctor. I found like a pinstripe suit at the Goodwill and a trench coat there, and then I made a couple of alterations by just doing fabric paints on like a brown tie to make it look like the one from the show. And so buying your bases and making alterations, and even just straight getting it from a thrift store or just purchasing your cosplay is a perfectly fine first step. You can always grow more and do more and create more.
That's true. That's true. Are you familiar with Nicole Kidman AMC ad?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's iconic. It's a very important part of the movie-going experience. I love when I go to see a movie and then I see a bunch of people stand up and put their hand over their heart and say like the Pledge of Allegiance.
What is one movie that you're looking forward to seeing this year?
Well, it's gonna be Spider-Man.
What are you watching right now?
So I'm not really watching any TV shows right now. I've mostly been watching video essays on Markiplier's Iron Lung movie on YouTube.
Tell us a little bit about it.
It's people doing like analysis on the movies and how it's able to utilize a more existential version of horror rather than your generic jump scare horror, which you would expect from, a movie made off of a video game that was very popular with YouTubers. But no, Iron Lung is it's very much about the atmosphere. It's a very atmospheric horror, which is honestly what drew me to it mostly. I thought it was a great game. Markiplier was really great like playing it, and then watching the movie, it was just really great being able to see someone make a movie independently and just do that well.
What is your favorite scene in a movie?
I mean, I have a lot of favorites, but the first one that's coming to mind is that one scene in Spider-Man No Way Home when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man comes through the portal.
Peter! Peter!
Hey, Peter!
Peter!
Yeah.
Oh! Hi. Hi. No. It's okay. I'm a nice guy.
He was my favorite Spider-Man because he was always my favorite. And so getting to see him come back was so great. And also he's finally getting the flowers that he's always deserved. So I always love that scene.
What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
Cosplayers from Game of Thrones, Jon Snow. I have not run into anybody who thinks I'm not Jon Snow, so I don't look like the guy, but yeah, a lot of people thought I was.
It looks great, by the way.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to make this cosplay?
My friend's wife did the whole cape. That took about like a month, and then the whole other outfit took almost about 2 months. So it was almost $1,500.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What part of the cosplay almost broke you?
Part of the armor I'm wearing, that one cost a little more, and it took more time to do it than the rest of the armor.
What was it about it that took more time?
Just getting the shapes inside the leather. So it was a little bit harder than it took. So this one took almost about 6 months.
Got
I was glad I got it done before the Wondercon. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about Wondercon?
Seeing all the different people show up in different cosplays and everybody seeing having a good time. I always enjoy it. Nobody's here judging people what they are, so it's always good.
Sure. What is a piece of advice that you would have for somebody doing cosplay for the first time?
Well, I remember my first time. I was nervous and didn't know how to dress right, but my friends showed me how, and I met a lot of good people, and everybody was respectful for me since it was my first time. So they told me what was wrong with my outfit. They didn't judge it. They just said, "Oh, you just need to work a little bit." I was like, "Okay." So it wasn't too bad, but I recommend everybody just enjoy it. It's fun. Never say to judge anybody by the looks or anything. So.
What is a movie you're looking forward to seeing this year?
Mandalorian and Grogu that comes out in May. I'm looking forward to that. I don't see how that one's going to turn out.
What are you currently watching on TV?
House of Dragon is what I've been watching.
Good
so
one.
I'm waiting for the new one to come out.
Same here. That's a good show.
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
I know sometimes people don't like it because they don't wait to follow the books, but it's still a good show. I don't mind it. I know a lot of people are picky about that, but.
What is your favorite scene from Game of Thrones?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, there's a lot of good seasons, but season 8 I don't really like that much. I don't think everybody does. Probably the Battle of the Bastards probably was my good one.
And why?
Oh, it's nice and bloody. I like that. So it was pretty good.
That was like peak Game of Thrones.
Oh, peak, yeah,
for sure.
Instead of the other ones, yeah.
For sure. What is your favorite scene in a movie?
I think my favorite one will probably be Jim Carrey and The Mask.
Ow! Where's a camcorder when you need one?
The one when they were taking things out of his pockets.
Little to the left. That's it. I don't know.
Any eyeball glasses?
I've never seen those before in my life.
Bazooka?
I have a permit for that.
And pulls out a picture of his wife of the other guy.
Picture of Kellaway's wife?
What? Uh-oh. Margaret! You son of a bitch! Jeez, I figured you had a sense of humor. After all. You married her! Ah! That's gotta hurt.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
My cosplay is Nacho Libre, and it hasn't been mistaken by anyone just yet.
Good. How long did it take you to make this cosplay?
I literally bought it off the internet.
What is your favorite thing about Wondercon?
Well, my favorite thing about it is that seeing all people from all walks of life expressing their favorite characters and their creativity.
What advice would you have for someone doing cosplay for the first time?
Just be you, man. Like, and no one's gonna judge. Just be you and do your best.
What is the craziest thing that has happened to you at a convention before?
When I was cosplaying as Obi-Wan last year for Comic-Con, I ended up getting into a lightsaber duel by accident, so that was funny.
Oh, wow. Wow. What movie are you looking forward to seeing the most this year?
Honestly, the new Spider-Man that's coming out.
What would you say is something that you're watching right now?
Right now, I'm watching Invincible Season 4. I'm just catching up. I just didn't have Wi-Fi for a while.
What is your favorite scene in a movie?
My favorite scene in the movie was the Superman scene when he's with Jonathan Kent. They're talking about like the video transmission from his parents.
Dispatch of anyone unable or unwilling to serve you, Khaled. Take as many wives as you can, so your genes and Krypton's might and legacy will live on in this new frontier.
Do us proud, our beloved son.
He basically tells Clark, like, hey, as parents, we're not here to tell you what to do. We give you the tools to make fools of yourself, all on your own.
Parents aren't for telling their children who they're supposed to be. We are here to give y'all tools, help you make fools of yourselves all on your own.
Basically telling him, you are the sum of your choices. And you know, that's kind of powerful.
That's a good one. What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
So I am Chloe from the Duchess's 50 Teacups. I have not been mistaken. No one knows who I am because no one's read the manga.
Can you tell us a little bit about the manga?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically it's this girl who gets isekai'd into this realm and she becomes a duchess. And she, throughout the year, falls in love with her husband, who has been very cold simply because he's got trauma, but he's also like a decent person and not a jerk. So I love that. And then as she's going along, she enjoys tea in the society that only everyone drinks coffee. And they're like, oh, tea's like a bad drink. No one like drinks that. You must be poor. And she's like, no, it's a good drink. And so over time, she like teaches the readers about like tea. And she's like, oh, this is herbal tea you want to drink with this kind of water. And oh, this is milk tea. It drinks that. And so like as you're reading this manga about people falling in love, you're also reading this manga learning about tea and passion. And she starts a business, and it's really, really fun.
I feel like that might be for me because I love tea.
I
love tea.
Yeah, so I like it because I don't drink tea actually.
Oh, okay.
But I love learning about things, and so I like seeing this author's passion and teaching me things through her love of it.
Oh, cool. How long did it take you to make this cosplay?
I did not make it. I actually had a designer from Etsy. Her name is Molly Nugan, and so I showed her the pictures. I told her what I wanted, and then she put it all together for me.
Wow. What is your favorite thing about WonderCon?
This is my first year coming. I actually am very impressed by how well organized it is and how big the space and artist alley is. Oftentimes I come to cons and they're very close together and it's a lot of bumping. This one, their booths there's a lot of room to move through, there's a lot of people, and it just feels very reliable and you can depend on the staff.
What is your favorite thing about going to conventions?
Oh my gosh, I love walking in and just feeling at home with other nerds. And I love looking at all this artwork and minifigures and things that you can't find in like the big brand stores. And it feels like you're walking in and coming home to like this other world of people and items that you couldn't find otherwise, and getting this feeling of acceptance.
Sure. What is the craziest thing that has happened to you at a convention before?
The most interesting thing that happened is that I went to a con and they had a maid cafe exhibit, and so we got to go and sit down and we got served by these cute little maids, and then they did these little dances on the screen, on the stage, and that was super cute because I thought it was adorable because it was very Japanese inspired.
What is one movie you're looking forward to seeing this year?
I'm actually looking forward to the Mario movie that's coming out like I think next week.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
What are you watching right now?
I'm watching Frieren and Dunshin Menshi. So I like the adventures, but they're still slice of life.
What, in your opinion, is the most underrated anime?
I believe it's called Death is the Only Road for the Villainous, and I could be mixing this up with another manga, but it has to do with this girl who gets transported into a life, and she has earth magic, and as she's going through this life, she's like, oh, I'm gonna die, so I need to like make all these escape routes, not realizing that everyone in her life is falling in love with her, and so at the end, when she's 18, she's like, I need to leave, and they're like, no, we love you so much, and she's like, really? And they're like, yes, because she's fixed all of their problems.
What is your favorite scene in a movie?
I like Princess Bride, and I like the ending where it cuts off.
Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind. The end.
And they're like, you don't get to see like these moments, like they kiss and they're in love, but there's also the moment where like down in the ravine.
Why didn't you wait for me?
Well, you were dead.
Death cannot stop true love. All it can do is delay it for a while.
I will never doubt again.
There will never be a need.
Oh, no. No, please.
What is it? What's the matter?
They're kissing again.
They just like cut it. They're like, that's their private moments. And I'm like, I hate that, but that's solid.
I agree. What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
I'm cosplaying Shinon from Sword Art Online Season 2, and I haven't really been mistaken for anyone yet. I thought maybe someone would think like Miku or or just any other SAO character.
Sword Art Online is great. I love that show. How long did it take you to make your cosplay?
So this was a prop from a different character, from like a different sniper, but it took me about 3 days to make the other stuff this week. So I ordered the wig off Amazon. I made the jacket. I barely got the jacket yesterday, but I made it. And then I made the shirt. It needs some work, but it was 3 days. So.
It looks amazing. Absolutely
Thank you.
amazing, yeah. Which part of the cosplay almost broke you?
I'd say probably this gun. Like, it's not very heavy, but the thing about it is that it's just so big that I've smacked someone over the head with it before. At my last con, I brought it to. So I've been keeping it safe. Like, you know, don't just aim it at people because you don't know whose head it's going to hit.
What is your favorite thing about Wondercon?
Just about the community. I mean, there's lots of like really nice people here. Everyone likes different fandoms like superheroes, anime, video games. It's like a place for everyone.
What is the craziest thing that has happened to you at a convention before?
Well, I've been going to cons for 3 years, but so I've seen a lot in my day, but usually just like any type of like con creep story, like just I can't really. There's so many. I can't even think of one right now.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
What would you say is your favorite convention of all the ones you've been to?
Probably any Anime Impulse convention, like either here or at the not Anaheim, at the Pomona Fairplex, because that's like 10 minutes from where I live. So.
What is a movie you're looking forward to seeing this year?
Probably the new Mario movie. For sure.
Good one. What are you watching right now?
This is a little embarrassing. I'm watching this Canadian drama show called Degrassi. It's a really long. It's been around for over 40 years, but I'm watching the one from the early 2000s. It actually has Drake in it as a kid.
I remember that. Good show. Good show, Degrassi. Really
Yeah.
good show. What is an anime that you're watching right now?
I'm rewatching Gachi Yakuta right now.
In your opinion, what is the most underrated anime?
Probably there's a really obscure anime. It's called World Trigger. It's getting a remake this year, but it came out around the same time as Sword Art. But that's where the other character that has this gun comes from, is from World Trigger.
Oh, okay. This looks amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a really good job on this. What is your favorite scene in a movie?
I'd say probably the scene in one of the Spider-Man movies where Tobey Maguire has to, he's in the cafeteria. And all the food falls, and he has to like balance it.
Wow, great reflexes. Thanks.
No problem.
That was like one of my favorite movies as a kid, and I just remember that scene.
That's a really good scene. I think it took a few shots, but it's a real shot.
Yeah, I think it was one shot.
Yeah, good one. What is your cosplay, and who have you been mistaken for?
It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. And actually, March 28th is Sora's birthday. That's why I'm cosplaying him today.
Wow. And who have you been mistaken for?
Roxas.
What is your favorite thing about WonderCon?
Oh, I love this venue. This venue is like one of my favorite locations because it's a lot of great photo shoot locations here, and it's just this whole entire convention center is like great for taking photos if you like cosplaying, taking photos.
What advice would you have for a first-time cosplayer?
I would say don't stress over if something doesn't arrive on time. Don't stress about it. Just have fun. Improve on it on the next one. Because I've seen that a lot of times with my friends that first time cosplaying. They would panic that something didn't arrive on time. It's all right. There's always next time. And yeah, don't stress over it.
What is the craziest thing that has happened to you at a convention before?
2018, it was the hottest anime expo. I couldn't. It was like I only lasted 1 hour. Then I had to change out. It was too hot. It was like over 115 degrees.
Who are you dressed up as?
This.
Oh, okay.
I was cosplaying this,
Okay.
and I had to change out because I couldn't. It was way too hot.
What is a movie that you're looking forward to seeing this year?
This year, Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm a big Spider-Man fan.
Same here. What are you watching right now?
Free Ren. I'm like episode 28 right now. Hands down, one of my top favorite animes. Give it a chance. You'll love it. The personality of the characters. You'd fall in love with him.
What, in your opinion, is the most underrated anime?
I want to say Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I love that anime.
What would you say is your favorite scene in a movie?
Infinity Wars, when all the aliens were attacking Wakanda. That was one of my favorite scenes. It's just like, especially when War Machine was flying and all the rockets.
All right, back up, Sam. You're gonna get your wings singed.
That's such a nerd moment right there.
It is. That's a good moment. What is your cosplay and who have you been mistaken for?
I'm Dr. Otto Octavius, and I'm not mistaken.
How long did it take you to make your cosplay?
It was about 6 months, on and off, across about 2 years. It was a lot of hot glue. I'm probably more hot glue than man at this point. But it was a labor of love. We just finished the waist belt this year, which was 3D printed in 4 parts, epoxied together, sanded, resin, primed, all that kind of fun stuff that goes into cosplay.
Which part of the cosplay almost broke you?
Probably be the lower 2 claws. They're very delicate, but also very heavy at the same time. So they it took some finessing to get them to stand up just right, because it is all EVA foam.
Wow, it looks amazing, by
Thank
the way.
you.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing about Wondercon?
Honestly, just all the craftsmanship. I love seeing what people come up with. I love coming up with my own fun stuff, but every year somebody does something that just makes me stop dead in my tracks.
What is the craziest thing that has happened to you at a convention before?
I got surrounded by Spider-Man last year. That was a lot of fun.
What is a piece of advice that you would have for somebody trying cosplay for the first time?
Don't be overcritical of yourself. It might look horrible. You might see every imperfection on it, but when you really step back and look at it with a different set of eyes, you'd be impressed at how nice what you do looks.
Are you familiar with the Nicole Kidman AMC ad?
Yes. I wish I saw it more because we don't have AMCs down in my area.
Is there a movie you're excited to see this year?
Spider-Man. Brand new day looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
It does. What is your favorite scene in a movie?
Lately, the one that's been on my mind, or the first one that popped in my head, was when Daito turns into the RX in Ready Player One. It's the one of the few times in the theater where I stood up and audibly screamed. It wasn't a very crowded theater, so I didn't feel too bad about doing that. But I stood up and I went, yeah, as loud as I possibly could, because I love Gundam, and that was I've never read the book, so it was a complete left field thing to see.
What are you watching right now?
Every WonderCon, we always find a channel running American Dad, and that's kind of become a tradition at this point.
I think someone asked me to step on him.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
We are at Wondercon 2026.
They just think I'm an old lady with orange hair.
Which part of the cosplay almost broke you?
Yeah.
Make sure to bring extra glue because some parts may fall off.
I told you no video!